Yo, what's going on, my fellow Avengers Squad members? Now, today's video, we will be discussing the single player and multiplayer information we received and also customization and loot. Now, if you guys are excited for Marvel's Avengers and want to discuss it with somebody, I have a Discord channel called Avengers Squad to basically go over everything dealing with Marvel's Avengers. We'll be talking about the new information, the new gameplay we received today. So, if you guys want somebody to talk to about Marvel's Avengers or anything Marvel related, just join the Discord. Now all you have to do to join is just click the link below. That's all you have to do to join the squad, and hopefully I can see you guys there. Now if you guys are enjoying the Avengers content, all you gotta do is just leave a like and subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. That would mean a lot to me. And yeah, let's get into the video. Now before we get into the video, I have to let you guys know that this information comes from Avengers page. Avengers SE is there on Twitter. They have over 10k followers, and they are really popular when it comes to information dealing with Marvel. So it's pretty legit. I'm not gonna give you nothing to scam you guys. Now in today's tweet, what they tweeted, they tweeted on single player and multiplayer. Now we're gonna dive into the single player first. Now for the single player missions, they're called hero missions. Now hero missions, they mainly focus on the main campaign, and they are very story heavy, and you get to play a certain Avengers in that certain mission. Now for example, if you guys don't really follow on me, now if you guys know, after A-Day, the Avengers, they disassemble and they have to reassemble. Now who's gonna reassemble them? You already know who it is. It's Miss Marvel. So what if we play as Miss Marvel first? We go find, for example, Thor. Then as soon as we find Thor, we unlock Thor, and then Thor can go find Black Widow. Then when Thor finds Black Widow can go to Tony and Bruce, since they're together in the A-Day trailer that we know of. So that's a prime example of what I mean with the they get to play a certain Avenger. So if you guys can catch that drift, you understand. Now we're getting into multiplayer. Now the multiplayer missions are called the Warzone missions. Now Warzone missions can be played solo, or you could group up with 4 people in co-op and play as your favorite Marvel's Avengers. Now it also has dynamic scaling. Now there's 2 ways you could think with dynamic scaling. It go on with say, like for instance, you have a level 20 Hulk and you have a level 10 Iron Man. If that level 20 Hulk goes into the level 10 Iron Man missions, probably that mission will scale up to that level 20's Hulk, and probably you would do less damage, and you will take more damage, or possibly they'll boost up your stats to where you could do more damage and you have more health. Now I don't know how they're gonna interpret it into Marvel's Avengers with the Warzone missions, but that's what I think will happen when it comes to that. Now also it says seamlessly transitioning between moves and different difficulties, and it's modes, by the way. I don't know why I say moves and difficulties. So that basically confirms that we will have harder difficulties in the game. It'll probably be easy, medium, and probably Avenger Elite or something when it goes to the difficulty names. Probably I don't know what it is. That just comes, something I just made up from the top of my head right at that instant. So yeah, let's get into the customization and loot. Now this is where the really good information comes in, if you guys are wondering, when it comes to customization and loot. Now tons of suits are cosmetic that does not affect your skills. So all the suits in the game that is cosmetic, so basically they will not affect none of your skills at all when it comes to your favorite Avengers. So for example, as you guys seen in the trailer, with the L1 and R1 for Thor, say you make a tornado and strike people, it does not, if you have on the Viking skin or the Mr. Joe Fix's skin or the scales with the scales skin with Captain America, it won't affect nothing that Pacific character does. So none of the cheating or cheese will be in the game if people try to do it. If they possibly think they may be a little cheese, it's not in the game. So that's really good information. Now this one is really huge. You will be rewarded with costumes for completing missions. Now this is really huge, knowing that the game will receive free updates with characters and regions, and probably the costumes will probably be the thing you use for microtransactions. Now you could receive costumes just from completing missions. So that's really big. So honestly, I like the way they did it. So some people that might not have enough money to get that specific skin they want, they could just play missions and get that you know, a skin that's similar to it or just closer to it, that they then be their second favorite. Now I don't know if you'll probably be able to receive some of the skins from doing missions that you really like, that are really good, that'll be like microtransactions good. Now that I don't know about that, you know, we didn't get no information dealing with that. Now it also goes into gear drops. Now gear drops throughout the game, the harder the difficulty, the rarer the gear drops. So if you guys go into the hardest difficulty, the rare, you're gonna get some really rare gear. So if all the people that, you know, the elite players in Marvel's Avengers that, you know, we get to get used to the game, the elite players, I will need some people to grind with. So join the Discord and we will set up that group so we can do the hard missions. I promise that. I promise that we will get the most elite gear. I will be a Hulk main. I got you. I'm a Hulk main. So whatever character you guys get, make sure you're elite. We will be doing the missions to get elite gear. Now I just had to throw that out. Now it also says the gear can be tailored towards characters and skill trees. Now I can't really go into, you know, detail when it comes to this, because I really, you know, I gotta have time to think about this. But bruh, this information dealing with single player, multiplayer, customization, and loot is wild, bruh. Like we're receiving so much information dealing with Marvel's Avengers. It just makes me excited and happy for the game when it comes out, because the game is in pre-alpha, and it's looking this clean. Like, it's just crazy to me. It's in pre-alpha and looking this clean, and just imagine it when it's fully out, bro. Man, I don't want to hear no haters, bro. I don't want to hear nobody saying this game trash, honestly, because this game is shaping out to really be a good Avengers game, and I'm really liking it. But tell me what you guys think about this information we received dealing with Marvel's Avengers, dealing with the single player, the multiplayer, the customization and loot. Tell me what you guys think about the heroic missions, which is, you know, the solo missions, and the Warzone missions that were basically the, you know, the 4-player. Now I have a little theory when it comes to the Warzone. Now what if Warzone missions are like strikes in Destiny 2? Now that's pretty cool. I really wouldn't see no problem with doing that. And probably, you know, it's probably not, but then again, you never know. So that's my little theory I have in the air, where I think the Warzone missions are like strikes in Destiny 2. Excuse me. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, man. We receive a lot of information dealing with Marvel's Avengers. Tell me what was your favorite piece of information from this video that you received today, dealing with the single player, multiplayer, the customization, and loot. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are excited for Marvel's Avengers, hit that like button. And I will be posting a lot of content dealing with Marvel's Avengers with the information we received. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.